Okay. We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. It's July 3rd. It's 10 o'clock. All three county commissioners are here, and we will now have consents and approvals.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have 29 exonerations for $5,152.34. There are 3 additional listings for added valuation to existing tickets for $625.77. Vouchers for General County Fund, $246,481.04. Coal severance, $14,325.71. Dog tax, $45,261.96. Magistrate Court, $55,696.29. 911, $388.86. Home confinement, $111,664.79. Chestnut Ridge Park, $4,026.06. Camp Muffley, $4,000. Mason-Dixon Park, $5,437.35. Reallocated coal, $21,569.45. Assessor's valuation, $15,879.40. Payroll account, $2,718.19. Teen court, $12,323.70. Purchasing card vouchers, General County Fund, $44,588.20. General School, $10,645. Magistrate Court, $26.64. 911, $1466.58. Chestnut Ridge Park, $164.17. Assessor's valuation, $324.73, for a voucher total of $596,988.12. We have a budget revision for in-house budget revision for the county clerk, 402, and county clerk elections, 413. Position vacancies for boards and authorities: the Western Board of Zoning Appeals, the Planning Commission, Mon County Development Authority, Mon County Building Commission, Camp Muffley Advisory Board, and the Board of Health, but I think we might take care of that today. Fiduciary matters, orders for July 3rd, 2019, and itemized statement of services for George Armistead, Fiduciary Commissioner.
Move for approval.
Second.
Proper move in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Introduction of new employees. Ms. Amy Heddick, Superintendent, Chestnut Ridge Park, who I must say first, congratulations. I forgot to announce last week. She is our new Superintendent, Chestnut Ridge Park, so congratulations.
Thank you. I would like to hire Mr. Nicholas Crusoe as part-time seasonal cleaning. So our cleaning guy is half-time, and so he would fill in the other needs.
Okay.
And then Mrs. Jennifer Lipinski as part-time seasonal for office staff.
Move for approval.
Second.
Proper move in second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
and good luck.
Get those letters from her.
Come on down.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Patrick.
Here this morning to ask, seeking approval for the hiring of Ms. Madison Yumney. Madison will be working as a temporary part-time person in our dog tag program. So she'll be with us through the summer.
Okay.
Move for approval.
Second.
Proper move in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This must be a good day.
It's
We
the
aren't on
beginning of the
the,
year.
we aren't on the agenda, but I just wanted to let you know that Alexis Steele, who's worked here for 6 years, became full-time on Monday, July 1st.
I always thought, you were here so much, I always thought you were full-time.
Exactly, so we told her, why not make it?
Yeah. So it's just a modification. Do we need to?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
That's
I
fine.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
wanted to,
Thank
Well,
you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
You won't, yeah, now you may not be able to keep your tan as much.
I know, I'm so sad about that. Thank you.
Thank you, congratulations. Is there anyone else? Okay, At this time, we can have comments from the public. If anyone would like to come up and speak, state your name, and we'd love to hear from you. Anybody like to speak? I see some, okay, going once, going twice. Okay. Grants. Colleen, and we have no grants. Okay. Correspondence. Packet received from Podesta Engineers Environmental Consultants with an amended legal description and plot of the proposed annexation area for the town of Granville. Do you want to explain why we've had to receive this again?
Do I want to what?
Just
I'm
explain
sorry.
why we've got this again, because,
Well, prior, we received an application
Right.
from Granville. Prior to, so we had actually approved the application and scheduled the public hearing. And then in doing our due diligence, we realized that the meets and bounds wasn't correct. So we asked them to go back and have that corrected and fixed, and I suspect that's what they've done. So I would say that we take this, acknowledge that we've taken in receipt. We'll forward it to the assessor's office to have them put a set of eyes on it to make sure that we're all talking the same language. And then at a future time, after they give us a thumbs up, we'll go ahead and finish addressing that issue.
okay, thank you. Okay. And again, it's a knowledge of receipt. We want to make that very clear. Okay, new business. Oh, is there any other correspondence?
Other than the correspondence we all get on a regular basis, which we've been forwarding to our county secretary to catalog in regards to any possible Morgantown annexation application.
I guess also I better bring up, I've received a request from an HOA, and we're gonna have to figure out, they're interested in, I don't know what you would call it, de-annexing from the city. So I don't know what the process is. So I don't know if there is a process or not, but I've received that request. So I guess we'll have to look into that.
I would suggest sending that to Phil
Okay.
to review.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
One other piece. This came in yesterday. It's the financial report for the Mountain Line Transit for the month of May.
okay. Okay, good. Unfinished business, is there any unfinished business?
No, sir.
Okay, consider appointment to the Mon County Board of Health.
We have an application. We've been advertising this for quite some time. We received an application from George W. Lilly Jr. from Poplar Drive. Sent that over to the Board of Health, and they have, the chair of the Board of Health, Sam Chico, sent back a letter saying that they have reviewed his resume, and they are recommending that he be appointed.
Move for approval.
Second?
Moved and second, any discussion?
I would defer to the health department's recommendation.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Passes, good. Consideration to approve an application for project infrastructure funding assistance as submitted by Fourth Generation LLC in the amount of $90,000 from the Mon County Development Authority's Coal Bed Methane Fund.
Do we have anybody from Fourth Generation here?
No.
Okay. I would move that we not take this up now. I wanted them to come and actually do a demonstration on what they're actually doing
Okay.
for us to make our decision. Is my understanding they were going to be here.
Okay.
So if we could table this, means we have to bring it up the next meeting. So
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's fine.
if they're available next Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll second his motion.
Okay.
okay.
So
Basically move the table to the next, well, which would be Tuesday at 11 o'clock.
Yes.
And
Okay,
I don't foresee any issue. I would
Right.
just like them to explain what the project to the
Right.
public.
Okay.
This had been submitted to the Development Authority and approved by Development Authority and such. It's forwarded to us. And I made that perfectly clear when I told the Development Authority and the individuals that when we have it on our agenda, I want you to come and explain your project to the public.
And they, Mr. Beaufort and the people that were representing Fourth Generation were very aware that it was going to be on the agenda
Yes.
today. So
yeah, I thought they were gonna be here too. Okay, I have a motion second to just table it to next week. All those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you. To consider request by Main Street Morgantown for use of the Cordes Square on July 26th, August 30th, and September 28th. the three specific
Okay,
events.
so the first two, the July date and the August date are for the July and Arts Walk. The September 28th date is for Hops on the Mon.
Okay.
I think they would have that event maybe at the waterfront last year, and obviously that's under construction.
Right.
Move for approval?
Second?
Properly moved and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Consider funding assistance for the pedestrian safety rapid response team for 50% of the pedestrian improvements.
Address that
Sure.
because.
Basically,
we've been
we
involved
have
in
a group that is WVU, City of Morgantown, County Commission, and WVU Student Government, along with DOH, who meet, and we have found there's two different responses. The rapid response are three different areas that we want to address immediately before the students come back, and then the long-term ones, which is out on Patterson Drive, and since it involves the DOH, we have to involve them, so we wanted to move quickly. We have allocated 15,000, we had mentioned, this is only, what, 8,100 or something?
8,199.01.
Yeah, so it came in a lot less, so they would like us to give it, it goes to the City of Morgantown, and the City of Morgantown is not charging for all the labor, which is nice too. So this would go also, WVU be paying it, city paying it, so we're all going in together on this. So I would hope that this could be,
I thought
But
we
it
already
says
approved.
50%, it says 50%.
well, it was 50%, yeah. Okay, so it would be 50%, which would be WVU and us.
Okay,
Yeah,
And I guess Morgantown was putting in labor.
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
But I thought we had already approved this up to a ceiling of like 15,000.
Yes, but since it was a specific amount, we thought, bring it back, just so you know, since we never got the actual
Okay.
purchase order.
Okay.
So that would clarify.
Move to approve?
Second?
Properly moved and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Yeah, I just want to be specific so everyone knew where the money was going. Okay, consideration of an intergovernmental agreement, oh, here we go, for dog warden services between the county commission and the municipalities for the period of July 1, 2019 through June 30, 2020.
This is an agreement that we've done for many
Right.
years now. Total cost per call is $134.99. Last year, Granville had 17 calls, Star City had 3 calls, Westover had 20 calls, and the city of Morgantown had 217 calls. I don't know if you have any questions, but
Move for approval?
Second?
Properly moved and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, glad we can offer that service. To consider funding request by the Stewartstown Community Building for fiscal year 2020 in the amount of $1,500. Just want to explain what it's for.
we have helped them out in the past out of the community center funding that's out of your coal severance fund. They are asking for $1,500 to purchase a dishwasher and all materials and supplies for interior painting of the community building.
Move for approval?
Second?
Properly moved and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Consideration of a funding request by the Mountaineer Boys and Girls Club to be used to purchase a transport van.
No, I can go ahead and speak to this.
Yes.
We were contacted last week by the Mountaineer Boys and Girls Club, and their transport van is done.
Yeah.
So
That's a nice way to.
we're in the middle of summer, and we need to. It was a fix that they were looking for assistance to help. So they've come to us, and they're also going to the city. They've made initial conversations with the city, but we can move a little quicker. So what we had talked
Right.
about is we would fund they're coming up with half the money. I
Mhm.
believe our half would be 14.
14,000, well, technically half.
For right now.
For
and
right
then-
now, it's 14,341.
Okay, so that will allow them to go and take care of it and buy the van immediately, and then at some future time, if the city agrees, then the city would
Reimbursement.
reimburse us half of that. So I move that we go ahead and approve the 14,341
341.
number.
I'll second the motion. Their efforts are certainly great in this community for the children.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
It passes.
Renetta, just as one more of those things that you have to track to make sure that we follow up on our
And get the
reimbursement.
reimbursement, yes. Okay, to consider correction and second reading and public hearing date on the request for an amendment to the West Run Planning District zoning map by Star LLC from low-density R1 to high-density residential R4 of property legally described as Morgan District Map 4D, parcels 7 and 8, from July 26, 2019 to July 24, 2019.
And this is my fault. When we changed the date, we had originally scheduled it for, I wasn't going to be here. The date was the 17th. I was looking on my calendar and I was in June, so I said the 26th, which the 26th in July is a Friday, and what we meant was the 24th. So this is basically just correcting a verbal typo.
Okay.
So I move that we move forward with the date of July 24th.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good. Do we have an aye for new business? Letter I. I mean, any more new business?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That was a lot of new business. Okay, reports from elected officials? No reports? Oh, wait, come on.
Well, it's kind of just a refresh from a week ago. I had presented to you all the satellite, but just
Yes.
as a reminder to the public, today we kick it off at 3 o'clock at Morgantown High, so that's our first satellite, and then starts then with our full Saturday. So it has been available to the public through the mailing, so we sent that sheet out to them there, and it's also on our website where they can go and look at where the sites may be. And the other thing I wanted to bring to your attention is, you may not be aware, but there was a situation in Marshall County where you had people presenting to homes that they were from the assessor's office in Marshall County and asking to go in. So what we're trying to do is get information out to our public, let them know when our staff are out in the field, what they'll be wearing, the vehicles they'll be driving. Because we do get some calls here and there, but it's starting in some other different areas where people are impersonating assessor's offices and asking for access into people's homes. Not here, but in other counties. So we're trying to just prepare our public. And we'll get information, because I know the commission may sometimes get calls, but we also want to make sure that you're aware of where our staff are at that time, so you can address that, or who to contact upstairs with us.
Well, thank you for being proactive. Anytime that your office has ever come to my house, they've been properly dressed with a shirt, the badge.
Yeah, they're in vehicles, and there's not a time where there's not any identification of some sort, whether it be on the vehicle, be on your shirt, or their ID badge, so they have that. But just wanted to bring that here to your attention.
Since I was going to bring it up under my report and you're here, I want to thank both Patrick and Mark. Could you just clarify, there seems to be some confusion, and you wrote me a letter. When you sent out your assessor's tax forms, there is a blue business personal profit tax business report, their supplies. Some people got confused, thought we had passed another tax. Could you just explain that so we can clarify that
Sure.
and get that over with?
Well, and for one, of course, we can't implement any new tax
Right.
from that end. But what that is there, that's the business personal property form.
Okay.
Businesses report their inventory to us, whether it be equipment, machinery, and it goes down. Supplies, yes, they do. By the code, if you're a for-profit business, you do provide the supplies to us.
Right.
So that's nothing new, and I think the individual there was not aware of the West Virginia law
Right.
based on that, and maybe working on behalf of some
That was
clients
correct.
of here. So Brian Hose, who's our supervisor, and Patrick were
Yeah.
communicating through that. So they kind of got that cleared, and I think Brian had talked to the individual and explained, and I think she was a little bit more comfortable
Yeah,
afterwards
she
of
wrote
understanding.
down and then wrote back and said thank you, but what caused the number of people did not, I don't think they've been filling it out for a while, and that's what happened.
Well, and I think then that's the first time you get it.
Yes.
Then it's like, well, what is this? We've never done
Right.
this. So that's submitted yearly to those businesses.
Oh, okay.
And then, and going back several years with Natalie, when
Mm-hmm.
we brought her on, the one thing that she's been doing is connecting with new businesses.
Right.
So that's helping bring that number down. But this individual was from out of state, working with here and not aware of our laws
Yeah.
here, so.
And I appreciate responding immediately. Yep.
And one last thing, our line filing kicked off Monday. I know we had some glitches with our vendor, but it wasn't just here, it was multiple counties. There were some things, but we kind of got that out. But as of right now, we're at 665 filers since Monday, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
Good.
Well, we always start with our 1,000. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 1,665.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
well, that's even better then. isn't
Yes.
it? All right.
Thank you very
for
much
that.
for the
Okay.
update.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else for elected officials? Seeing none, county commissioners, Sean.
Since last meeting, we had our MMPO meeting last Thursday, and on Friday, we had our extension building walkthrough. This week, we had our extension building meeting on Tuesday, and then last night and evening, I had a meeting with the facilities director at Tryon-Howlett Community Center to talk about a request that they had forwarded to the commission. Today, obviously, with the holidays, a short day. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. I hope everybody has a safe and happy 4th of July, well-deserved, restful 4th of July. I plan to attend the Morgantown Post 2 baseball game at the ball fields, and it's very I'm glad to see the community use of that facility. I think they're almost sold out for that game. So to get to watch a Legion baseball game and then fireworks afterwards are supposed to be pretty spectacular. And that's all I have. Very short this week.
I believe it is sold out.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, again, last Thursday, all three commissioners did attend the MMPO meeting, and again, as Sean mentioned, the extension building walkthrough. Now, yesterday, despite a 40-minute drive, the interstate is being repaired. It took me that long to take a 10-minute drive to get to my extension and 4-H building meeting. But I'm very glad this is not a complaint. When we see road construction underway and road repairs, that makes us happy, even though you have to sit in traffic. I always want people to remember that when they're sitting in traffic, there is a reason. Everybody have a safe 4th of July. Be careful, be safe, be mindful of your neighbors as well as their pups. Next week, I shall not be here. I shall be at Camp Muffley. This, I think, will mark my 30th year as serving as camp counselor to the 4-H camp. But I will be joined by my fellow commissioners on Sunday evening for dinner at Camp Muffley with the Board of Education and Dr. Campbell, and I believe our acting head of extension, Susan Day Perutz, is also going to join us. So I have issued invitations to Rob Alsop as well as others, but we really look forward to this time with the youth of our county. I think I've got 142 registered for older, and I believe this is a record in recent history. So, thank you.
Okay. 2 quick issues, just a reminder, and Ben, if you could put this in the paper, our next meeting is Tuesday at 11 o'clock. It will not be on Wednesday. So several of us are going to be out of town in Vegas for the National Association of County Organizations. So we'll be at the NACO convention. And also this Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. in Fairmont at the Feaster Center is the WVU men's basketball alumni game. And I jokingly say featuring the WVU alumni band. So we will also be there. So please, I hope people will come out. Any other?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we be gone.